Hello and welcome to another Lunch with Lisa. I am Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing and creator of the 12-week Aligning with Your Radiantly Healthy Self program, which shows you how to bring body, mind, and soul back into balance and heal yourself naturally. Today, let's talk about you are responsible, able to respond for your own healing. Responsible, the word itself, response, able to respond. Our bodies are responding to us every single day. As we go through daily life, we have ups and downs. We have things that go on in the external world. We are constantly responding to the external world. We are constantly in states of emotional and mental change and flux. And every single emotion that we feel with our bodies. Our bodies are with us all day long, all day, every day. Our bodies are responding to our actions, what we think, our emotions, how we feel about something. Those emotions are felt by our bodies. So our bodies are constantly rearranging themselves according to our emotional state. So as we react and respond to the external world, our bodies are reacting and responding to our internal world. How you respond to the external world is up to you. You are the only one who can determine this for yourself. Nobody else can determine your responses for you. So your body is constantly readjusting itself to help you through your emotional states. When you are allowing yourself to be in a state of emotional upset, stress, fear, guilt, doubt, worry, shame, blame, anxiety, you feel those things in your body. Your body is the thing that is feeling those things. And when your body is feeling those things, your body is reacting and responding. And it's changing itself. It's either building up extra cells. Maybe if what you're looking at in the external world is really hard to digest and you're having a problem trying to swallow the things that are going on in the external world and you just can't quite stomach it, well, your body's going to respond. Your digestive system is going to start responding to that kind of an emotional upset. And so your digestive system is going to change. Your digestive system is going to create more cells to help create the things that are going to help you digest this. Your body doesn't know whether you're trying to digest a piece of food or a piece of information. Your body is reacting and responding to the signal that you can't digest this. Our bodies are constantly readjusting themselves. And when we allow ourselves to become very emotionally unbalanced, our bodies become exactly equally unbalanced. But they're actually in the process of rebalancing us, they go out of balance in direct proportion to our emotional out of balanceness. But that out of balanceness in the physical body is literally trying to help us. The body is doing exactly what it needs to help us over that emotional hurdle, whatever that is. So the medical model simply tells us that there's something wrong with our bodies because they're only looking at the bodies. They're not looking at our emotional state. They're not looking at our energy field. They're not looking at our mental body or our emotional body. They're just looking at the physical body. They're not looking at any of the non-physical stuff. We are body, mind, and soul. They're looking at the body, totally missing out on the mind and the soul. We are 2/3 well, if you go with body, mind, and soul, we are 2/3 non-physical and 1/3 physical. The physical is responding to the non-physical. The medical model looks only at the physical and not at the non-physical. So they're missing out on the cause of these symptoms in the body. And they're also missing out on the fact that the symptoms in the body are literally serving a purpose. They're there to help us. So your body is constantly counteracting our off balanceness. So here's the thing. We are each responsible for our own emotional and mental well-being. There's nobody else that can rebalance your emotions for you. There's nobody else that can think better thoughts for you. There's nobody else who can create inner peace for you. You are the only one that can do that. And the good news is that you have everything you need to do that. You have all the resources at your command. You are the soul. And you have all of the resources of Source itself at your command. But because you've been led to believe that you're a physical human and that you're at the mercy of the external world, you can't command anything from that point of view. You have to expand your point of view. You have to be willing to see through the eyes of your soul rather than through the pre-programmed eyes of your mind, through all of the programmed limitations. We are programmed into victim mentality, lack mentality, fighting mentality, battle mode. It's not how a divine soul lives. It's not even how a divine soul thinks. A divine soul doesn't even think. It just simply knows, just becomes aware of the answers. It becomes aware of the opportunities. It becomes aware of its own desires. This is who and what we are. This is the potential that we have. But we can't do it from the mind. Einstein said, you can't solve the problem from where the problem was created. All the problems are created in the mind, meaning that we have been taught limiting beliefs. We have been taught how to behave, what to do, how to do it, how we're supposed to be in the world, none of which is true. Any thought you're thinking that doesn't feel good is a thought that's not in alignment with your soul. And any thought you're thinking that doesn't feel good, your body is letting you know by the not feeling good, right? The uncomfortable feeling is the body letting you know that the thoughts you're thinking are out of alignment with who you are. So in every moment of every day, your body is at your service. In every moment of every day, your body is trying to help you. Your body is never the problem. Your body is not diseased. It's not even sick. Your body is showing you where you are off balance, where your mind is thinking thoughts that don't belong to you, thoughts that are out of alignment with who you are as a grand being of light. You are the soul, first and foremost. And as the soul, nothing in this physical realm can harm you ever. But when you're thinking from your mind, that mind is attached to the body, and you think you are this body. You're not this body. You are the soul, infinite and eternal. You are powerful beyond measure. And you have the ability to respond rather than react. You have the ability to create inner peace. You have the ability to bring yourself back into balance. You have the ability to respond. Response ability. Your health, your mental and emotional well-being directly dictate your physical well-being. So your health, it's not about your physical body. It's about the mind and the soul getting on the same page. It's about bringing all three pieces, body, mind, and soul, back into alignment. When the mind and the soul are out of sync, dis-ease occurs. And your body will directly try to counterbalance the dis-ease. So we have to stop looking at our bodies as the problem, because the body is not the problem. We have to start looking at what the actual problem is. And the actual problem is that your mind, all of our minds, have been programmed to believe that we are who we are not. We've been programmed to believe that we're small, that we're victims, that we're powerless, that we can't change things, that the external world just is the way it is, and we have to do the best we can with what we've got. No. We are creator beings. We create. We create with our beliefs, with our attention, with our focus, and with our energy. What we focus on and put our energy into is what we create. So if we're focused on I'm not okay, that's what we create. If we're focused on guilt or shame or anxiety, or there's something wrong with me, we simply create more and more dis-ease, and our bodies get more and more out of balance, trying to counteract, counterbalance our mental and emotional dis-ease. But the good news is that you have the ability to bring yourself back into balance. But step number one is to start realizing that the medical model is not the be all and end all of health. In fact, we have a really unhealthy system. It's called a sick care system. Look at all the people in the healthcare system. I call it the healthcare system, who are sick. Everybody in there is sick. All of the patients are sick. It's not about health. They're not sick. Their bodies are actually trying to heal. But the medical model tells us that these symptoms, coughing, fever, congestion, pain, diarrhea, vomiting, all of these symptoms, we're told that they're diseases, they're sicknesses, there's something wrong with us. All of those things I just named are actually how the body rebalances itself, how the body brings itself back into health and well-being. I learned all of this by default when I found myself facing cancer. And I looked at what the medical model had as the treatment or the solution for cancer. All of those things, chemo, radiation, radical surgery, appointment after appointment after appointment, drugs after drugs after drugs. None of those things appealed to me. I thought there has to be a better way. There has to be a less intimidating, less scary, less barbaric way of healing. So I decided to go on my own. I decided to be the renegade. I decided to start putting my trust in myself. I started to turn inward and I started to look for answers inside. And you know what? I found them. All of the answers that I was seeking, I found inside. Every time I asked a really good quality question, I got a really good quality response. And all the answers just appeared. Ask and receive. This is how the universe works. All of the answers that you are seeking are right inside you, but you have to be willing to look. You have to stop doing the default thing. You have to stop living by default and just simply going, oh no, there's something wrong with me. Let me go to the doctor and find out what's wrong with me. Well, guess what? You don't really want to know what's wrong with you, do you? There's nothing wrong with you. You don't want to have anything wrong with you. But when you go to the doctor to ask what's wrong with me, they have to give you an answer. It's not an answer any of us ever want. We don't want anything wrong with us. And guess what? There's nothing wrong with you, ever. But you have to be able to see this. You have to be able to see the connection between the mind and the body and the soul. There's a direct connection from your soul to your body. The mind is the part that's disjointed. The mind is the part that has been programmed out of alignment with who you are as a being. And the only one who can bring yourself back into alignment with your being is you. It's not going to come from a pill. It's not going to come from a shot. It's not going to come from some fancy medical treatment. It can only come from you. You are the solution. Your body knows exactly what to do. When you bring yourself back into balance, when you create inner peace, when you create happiness, when you start taking command of your own energy, your own thoughts, your own emotions, and you bring yourself back into harmony and coherence, your body brings itself back into harmony and coherence with you automatically. No shots or pills required. No doctors, no fancy medical procedures, just you. You are the one that allowed yourself to get out of balance, and you are the one that can bring yourself back into balance. You are response able. You have this ability, but you cannot find this ability in a doctor's office. It will never, ever, ever happen. You have to find your ability inside. You have to go within and source your answers from within. Health comes from within. Well-being, inner peace come from within. Are you willing to take responsibility? Are you ready and willing to embody your ability to respond? Are you ready to take full command of your own well-being? If you are, and you need assistance to make it easier, right? There are some things that we can do, some key awarenesses that if we just simply have some key information, it makes the journey far, far simpler, far, far easier. A couple of simple tools, a couple of key awarenesses, and you're on your way. I teach a course called Aligning with Your Radiantly Healthy Self. I show my students how to unlock the programmed mind. And I show them how to access their own answers from within. I show them how to stop thinking from their mind and start knowing from their soul. It doesn't take a long time. And it's simple, but powerful work. You have all the answers. I just help you access them. If you're ready to free yourself from the medical mafia, or if you're ready to start taking responsibility for yourself, for your own body, for your own health, for your own well-being. Once you know how to create inner peace, you can always create it. Once you know these things, you don't forget these things anymore. And you stop following the programming because you start to catch it right away. You start to notice when you're doing automatic responses. So it starts to not feel good. You start to source your own information from yourself rather than going outside looking to other people to fix you. I'm not here to fix you. I can't fix you because you're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. I can't even teach you anything because you already know all of this at the soul level. All I do is help unlock that mind so you can start to see what you already know, so that you can start to be who you truly are, so that you can start to live in health and harmony and happiness and well-being, so that you can unlock yourself from the external world and start creating your own reality that's healthy and happy and prosperous. Are you ready to live at a new level? Are you ready to step your life up an octave? So you're living from your higher self, not from the lower pre-programmed mind. My next course, the Aligning with Your Radiantly Healthy Self. I'm going to start again on August 17th of 2022. So in just a month, not less than a month from now, if you're ready, reach out to me. Find me at connectingyoutoyou.com. You can find out about the program there. Look on the tabs at the top and you'll see where it says courses. Just there's a drop down and it'll take you right to Aligning with Your Radiantly Healthy Self. You can see all about the course. You can listen to two of my students who I just did a Solution Sunday with recently, who are talking about their results, the learning that they have, the new awarenesses that they have. So listen, find out if this is something that's right for you. because this course is going to save you tens of thousands of dollars in doctor's bills in the long run. It's going to save you all kinds of hours of suffering from how do I figure this out? I don't know what to do. You do know what to do. And you don't have to figure anything out. You simply have to tune in and start to know. So if you're ready for this, please reach out to me. If you're on Facebook, send me a direct message. If you are on YouTube, look me up online at connectingyou2you.com. But if you are ready for this, come on in. It is simple, it is powerful, and you can close out 2022 by connecting back to your soul, and you can start a brand new year as a brand new you. And you can start creating a whole new reality for yourself. Healthy, wealthy, wise, happy. Anything you want to create can be yours, because it's your responsibility to create. You have the ability to create any of this. You just have to see it. And this is where I come in. I help you see your own power. I hope this was helpful to you. If so, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, give me a comment on Facebook, like my channel on YouTube, drop me a comment. And most of all, if this sounds like it's something that would be right for you, please reach out so we can get you enrolled. All right, until next week. I'm Lisa Warner. I am the creator of Aligning with Your Radiantly Healthy Self and author of The Simplicity of Self-Healing, which you can find on Amazon. So thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to having lunch with you again next week. Bye for now.